We continue to follow breaking news out of Williamsbridge, where police say a 20-year-old man was shot and killed while inside of a deli. News 12's Karina Gary is along Bronxwood Avenue speaking with heartbroken family members.
A Williamsbridge family is mourning the loss of one of their own tonight.
We want justice for my nephew. He was only 20 years old. He did not deserve this.
The victim being identified by his grieving mother as 20-year-old Sarai King. The victim's family tells us that the 20-year-old was here inside the deli shopping for his mom when a fight broke out.
We realized that he was gone for more than an hour, so we got worried until the detectives came to the house and was like, he got shot.
Police say King was shot in the neck and chest just after 1:30 this afternoon. Surveillance video obtained by News 12 shows him being wheeled out of the deli into the ambulance just minutes later. He was then brought to Jacobi Hospital where he died.
He never bothered nobody, ever. Nobody. Only if he was to bother somebody, they bother him first, so obviously he's gonna bother them before.
Further surveillance video shows the suspect running from the deli before turning back and re-entering the store. He then exits for the second time, running back up east to 17th Street. Police say no arrests have been made at this time and the investigation is ongoing.
A freak accident on a busy Bay Area freeway. A tire falls off a van, flies across the freeway, and crashes into a truck going the opposite direction. Tonight, the driver of the Toyota truck is dead, and the CHP is in the beginning stages of a complicated and unusual investigation.
This all happened today along 680 in Contra Costa County, just south of the Stone Valley exit in Alamo. Several lanes of 680 shut down for hours. NBC Bears Pete Serratos has more.
Traffic is flowing again tonight along 680 near Alamo. Earlier this afternoon, cars were backed up for miles following a deadly accident after a wheel detached from a blue Ford driving northbound.
The wheel continued traveling northbound on 680. It crossed over the center divide, the concrete divider, where it struck the motorist traveling southbound.
When CHP arrived on scene near Stone Valley Road, the victim's car somehow was already on the shoulder of the freeway.
I believe the driver was unconscious upon impact, and the vehicle just drove to the right shoulder, struck the sidewall, and scraped its way to a stop.
The big question tonight, why did the tire detach in the first place? Police are investigating, and legal experts say the driver of the car with the detached wheel could potentially face charges if the car's maintenance wasn't up to standard.
If the cause of the accident was poor maintenance of the vehicle, that could lead to misdemeanor manslaughter charges being filed because this caused a death.
CHP says the driver is cooperating with the investigation, and DUI does not appear to be a factor at this time.
20 alleged gang members now off the streets of the Bronx, all of them accused of terrorizing the West Farms neighborhood. Suspects connected to one murder and more than a dozen shootings. More gun insanity that investigators say put innocent people in the line of fire. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Griffin live in Mott Haven with the story. Newt?
Right, Bill, Mott Haven, one of 3 neighborhoods here in the Bronx where police patrols have been stepped up in recent weeks. West Farms, as you mentioned, is another one. Places where innocent bystanders have been at risk.
There are neighborhoods in the Bronx where shootings are on the rise. Mott Haven, Fordham, and West Farms, where gunfire sent bystanders diving for cover in the middle of the afternoon.
They allegedly threatened the lives of school children, shoppers, along with anyone who walked down the street in daytime.
Bronx DA Darcel Clark announced the indictment of 20 alleged gang members who terrorized residents in West Farms for over 4 years, whether it was kids on a playground or a family standing on a street corner.
Video footage shows the gunmen shooting over the family, their faces filled with fear, and one child clinging to an adult for protection.
There were riders waiting to catch a bus, or even young men waiting for a haircut, when one gang member fires at the man in the barber chair. The intended target calmly picks up his own gun and returns fire, sending people into a panic on the street.
These defendants allegedly shot at rival gangs without any regard for the innocent bystanders caught in between them in the line of fire. In one incident, they shot a man in the head and killed him.
The suspects are alleged to be members of 800 YGZ, a notorious street gang in West Farms. 5 of their 9 handguns were linked to 24 other shootings in the Bronx and Upper Manhattan. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch says most have been arrested before for serious crimes.
14 times for gun possession. They've been arrested for robbery on 34 separate occasions. And 8 of the 20 indicted individuals have fired a gun at least 3 times. This is what recidivism looks like in real life.
And half of the suspects are teenagers.
These young people are getting younger and younger. One of the individuals involved in the homicide was 15 years old.